Alright. Terribly sorry about that. Stream went offline. I'm waiting to till I see that it's online on my end. There we go. I see the stream is back online now. Sorry about that, guys. OBS just decided to crash, which is brilliant. But thanks for letting me know it's back, Kazehana Yume. Dear oh dear, terribly sorry about the interruption. A different game sometime would be cool, you reckon, Advance? Do you reckon? Well, next week I will be streaming Spyro. I'll start doing Spyro 2 days a week. But I'm wondering whether I should continue doing that kind of thing after that, or stick to mostly just playing Pokemon all 4 days each week. But if you want, you can answer it in this poll. There you go. Okay, come on Ernie, finish this guy off with Steel Wing. So yeah, send out the tweet asking about the poll. I'm not going to answer it myself, because you can only send one answer from each IP, I think, and Froggy might want to answer it when she gets home. Alright, excuse me. Now, let's see. The poll may or may not strongly influence my decision, one way or the other, but I do like to do polls, just to, you know, even if it's just to get an idea of what me audience thinks, what other people think. Alright. Let's see what you're made of. 100% wants Pokemon 2 days, yeah. In other games 2 days. 100% of the one voter. Think that's a clear message? Oh, Advance. Oh, Advance. Alright, well, this is annoying now, because we can't withdraw Reptar, because the party's full. But we also can't deposit Psyduck, because the box is full. So what we have to do is change box to box 3. And this is great, by the way. We have to change to box 3. Okay, step 1's complete. Then we have to deposit Psyduck. Then, do we withdraw thingy yet? I actually think... Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to withdraw Mary and we're going to go and face the Elite Four. We need to get good at the Elite Four and then we can start training up some other Pokemon. Since we've fully explored this area. Although we haven't called Misdreavus yet because it's not nighttime. We'll come back and catch her pretty shortly. But we should go and face the Elite Four and level up our Pokemon a bit. Because they're all, well... Ampharos is getting there. All of our other Pokemon need the training. Alright, whoops. Excuse me. Damn trees in the way. Cut them down. Cut them down. Excuse me. Thank you kindly. Alright. Whoops, can't go that way. Have to go this way. Okay. Damn it. Okay, Tangela. We have a Tangela in Pokemon Red, which is why we're not bothering to catch it in Pokemon Gold. We'll just trade it over. Let's hit it with Fly. Fly up high into the sky. I suppose for me it's a question of, do I want to... I mean, I'm pretty fine doing either. Playing Pokemon 4 days a week, or streaming 2 days a week of Pokemon and streaming 2 days a week of other games. It's just a question of whether I want to try to, like, build up my stream on Pokemon, or whether I want to try to diversify and hope people will still stick around for that. I wonder. We'll see how it goes with Spyro. And we'll see how people feel. We'll see. I'll enjoy streaming regardless, because I love playing Pokemon, so I'd be okay with 4 days a week of Pokemon. Alright, let's go and face the Elite Four. Let's see what they're made of. Excuse me, miss. But I have an Elite Four to defeat. Want to buy some items? We're probably fine on items. We're fine on items, aren't we? Alright, let's face this guy. We could start this battle off with Umbra. Mary is, of course, the most well-suited to defeating the first enemy, but... hold on. Is Xatu ice flying or psychic flying? I think it's psychic flying. Well, let me just quickly Google that. Xatu, psychic flying, okay. That was easy enough. We can use Umbra for it. It is a super effective ghost-type move. Blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. I really thought the Elite Four leveled up after you beat them the first time, but seems to be not the case. Seems not to be the case. Alright, let's hit it with Shadow Ball. Still level 40. Oh well. Wow, we didn't one-shot it. Oh dear, the Confused Ray. We can finish this Xatu off with Quick Attack for sure. Question is... will we hit through the confusion? Okay, good. Good, good, good. We're definitely switching Umbra out so that so that we get rid of the confusion. Alright. Umbra is perfectly suited for Jinx, but Ernie will do just as good of a job. Because we actually have a Fire-type Pokemon now. Amazing. Alright, Ernie. Hit it with Sacred Fire. We're going to one-shot it? We should do, I think. That kind of move. Oh yeah, it started creeping at the end there, but it still made it. All the way to the end, and Ernie is leveled up. Alright, who's up next? Slowbro. Well, for this one we'll use Umbra again. Of course, Mary would be very well suited for this battle as well. But Umbra needs the XP more, so Umbra is the appropriate choice. Let's hit it with Shadow Ball. Okay. One more of those will do the trick. Its special defense fell. Oh, now its special defense will go way up. Crap. Shadow Ball may not do so much damage. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Might only do half of the remaining health. Oh yeah, never mind. Taken care of. Good work, Umbra. Good work, Umbra. Who's next? Executor. Well, now we could use Umbra for that too, but let's bring out Ernie for this. Any Pokemon that Ernie is suitable against, we will use Ernie for. We'll use Ernie to battle against it. Come on, Ernie. Hit it with Sacred Fire. You know, I'm wondering for my own sanity if it's a good idea to at least occasionally, alternate games. Like, could I just stream Pokemon 4 days a week? For, say, a 6-month period? Could I do that? Or would I start to get, you know, the feeling that I wanted to play other games on the stream? Because I play games off stream all the time as well. Not all the time, but reasonably often. I wonder if I could actually go, like, say, 6 months only playing Pokemon on stream, or if I would need to occasionally mix it up with 2 days a week of Spyro, or 2 days a week of Jak and Daxter, or 2 days a week of whatever. I don't know, something to consider. Perhaps I could meet somewhere in the middle, like I say. Oh, please finish it off with Quick Attack, Umbra. A Max Potion, never mind. Never mind. And Umbra hit himself. Come on, Umbra. Did you lower his special defense the first time? Hit him with a Shadow Ball. Alright. Oh, come on, almost. Is he going to use another bloody Max Potion? Let's just hit him with Bite this time. I should finish him off, no problem, and we're no longer confused. Good. Good. Alright. That's taken care of. I can't believe it. Believe it! Tatemayo. Yahu watashi wa kataze. Alright, what do we want to use against this guy? What is area dose? Pick up area dose. Area dose should be like bug poison, I think. Poison bug. Let's just see what it's weak against. Type effectiveness. Weak to flying rock, fire, psychic. Okay, so we could use Umbra for that. But Ernie is the lowest level Pokemon we have. And he has 2 super effective moves against Ariados, so of course we will use him. Of course we will. Alright, let's fight this guy. Come on. Go through the bloody dialogue. You know, that's one thing that Pokemon could learn from Metabots. I recently played through Metabots Rokusho version on the Game Boy Advance. And if you hold down A, it skips through all the dialogue very, very quickly. That's something Pokemon could, that's a leaf Pokemon could take out of Metabots' book. Alright, that should one-shot, right? Excellent. There we go, easy peasy. Okay, who's up next? Muck. Let's bring out Pumba for that. Pumba having a super effective ground type move. Is Dark super effective against poison as well? I don't know. Well, let's hit him with Earthquake regardless. I might Google that. I might Google it. Le Google it. Okay, weak to ground and psychic. Psychic is super effective against poison. Okay, that's right. I knew that, didn't I? I knew that. I knew that. Alright, Pumba's leveled up. Who's next? Venomoth. Well, we can use Ernie for this, right? Hold on, is Venomoth bug flying? Venomoth. Yes, poison bug. The weakness is psychic, flying, rock, fire. Okay, now let's hit it with Sacred Fire. It's also weak to flying, like I said, to fly, but Sacred Fire will do the job. Okay, excellent. Excellent. Alright, who's up next? Crobat. Poison flying type Pokemon. So we should bring out Psychic type Pokemon like Umbra. Our only Psychic, or Pokemon with a Psychic type move. So Cocarnage just tweeted out something hilarious. Tweeted out, "Hey Twitch and Twitch support, I'm having other channels chats bleed into mine and spam it to hell. Help, please." That's funny. That's pretty funny. Alright, come on, Psychic attack. What happened? I wasn't paying attention. Did we hit ourselves or something, or did he dodge it with double team? Okay. I wonder if this is a one-shot. Probably not, but it'll be a close call, I think. Close call. Alright, come on, finish it off with Psychic. Full restore. Bugger. Bugger me. Alright, come on, Psychic attack. Oh, for goodness sake. For goodness sake. Okay, come on. Come on now, does he have any more potions? Probably not. Let's just finish him off with Quick Attack. Come on, and now Toxic, please don't poison my Umbra. Just don't poison it. How about that? Badly poisoned. I guess that's all Toxic does, so I should have known that it was a guaranteed poison when it hit. But I wasn't entirely sure. I forget which poison move does what. Alright. One Pokemon left. Forretress. Forretress is Bug, Steel. So Ernie, the Ho-Oh, is perfectly suited to defeat this Forretress with his Fire-type move. Come on, Ernie, hit it with Sacred Fire. By the way, guys, after a few people started coming into the stream and they're like, wait a second, this isn't Oras, as in because I'm listening to the Pokemon Oras directory, I changed my title. Now it actually starts with Pokemon Gold, because I don't want people coming in looking for Oras. Ah, you have proven your worth. It's just a waste of their time and mine I don't intend to mislead people with listing myself on ORAS. It's just what I consider to be the Pokemon directory. But we should use a full restore, I guess, to heal Umbra. Should have plenty of those, I do believe. Oops. Where is a full restore? Full restore. 23 full restores. We could, though, use this Poison Kill Berry on Umbra. And then he's only lost 30 health, so is it even worth healing him? We could use a Hyper Potion. Those are pretty trash. Just use a Hyper Potion, which recovers up to 200 health. Restore 31. Now this guy starts with an Onyx, right? No. Does he? No, he starts with Hitmontop. He's the fighting type guy. I seem to remember the fighting type guy in the last game. Started with an Onyx. Let's see. Fighting type, flying is what we want to use against that. Or psychic, of course, but Ernie is lower level. So Ernie can go first. Wonderful. Alright, let's see. Let's see how they fare. You know, well, I don't know if you guys know or not, but there's this company called Digital Homicide, LLC. And it consists of two guys who make really bad video games. And they're perfectly aware that they're bad, and they just try to pump out as many shitty video games as possible at a very low price on Steam, through Steam Greenlight as possible, to make a bit of money. You know, they do the Steam trading cards, and they put lots of Steam achievements in it, and all that kind of stuff, and then they put them on sale for 20 cents. And try to make lots of money on these terrible, terrible games. And I don't think they actually expect anybody to really play their games or anything like that. They just like to get the Steam trading cards or whatever. But it's their business strategy to make a bit of money that way. And they sound like total scumbags, right? Pushing terrible, terrible, shitty games through Steam Greenlight. Asset flips, you know, they just buy an asset on the Unity store and then put it up for sale, basically, with very few changes. However, I'm glad that Digital Homicide exists, and I'm glad that they're doing what they're doing. You may see it as like ruining Steam or abusing Steam Greenlight, and you'd be right. But you know why it's a good thing that they're doing that? Because maybe, if they put enough shitty games on Steam, Valve will actually have to take action and stop letting shitty games through Steam Greenlight just because people voted for them. Can you please, Hitmontop, can you please stop using Protect? I just want to hit you with Fly. Hey Doughboy, welcome, yes, I'm using the face cam. The face cam is being used. How are you doing, Doughboy? Alright, there we go. Managed to take out Hitmontop in one hit after I stopped using Protect every damn turn. Who's next? Onyx. Okay, so he does have an Onyx. Let's bring out Todd for that. Alright. So, Lars Simpkins, the developer of Frontiers, just put out a tweet. He said it's been 4 years since he started developing Frontiers, and he hashtagged himself hurry up already, because he knows it's taking a long time to make the game. It is taking a very long time, much longer than he initially anticipated, but about as long as I initially anticipated when I kickstarted the thing. Like, yeah, this game will take years to come out, but Valve doesn't care too much about the game quality. Those votes mean people will buy the game, which is more money. Yep. However, flooding the Steam store with crappy games that people pay a very low price for, and Valve gets a 30% cut of that very low price, it means that Valve gets a little bit of money from that game. But it also tarnishes the name of Steam and reduces the effectiveness of the Steam front page. I used to go on the Steam front page several years ago, and if I saw a game on the front page, I was like, oh, I've never heard of this game before. It's probably really good if it's on the Steam front page. And I would look it up, I would go onto the Steam store page and have a look at it. And if it was at all within my realm of interest, I would probably want to play that game. I couldn't necessarily afford it. Now, even nowadays, I could just afford to buy games willy-nilly. But if I had the money, I would want to buy that game. If it was on the Steam front page and it was a genre that I was interested in or something like that, it must be worth it. I would look up reviews and stuff still, but the front page used to have a reputation for it. If you got your indie game on the front page, you were going to make quite a bit of money for the week or so it was up there. And people were going to know about your game and know that it's a good game. Whereas these days, any smelly poo can get on the front page of Steam. And so if I see a game on the front page of Steam, I think, oh, that's probably garbage. Oh, it's probably an early access. Oh, it's probably this, it's probably that, you know. I don't bother even investigating games I see on the front page anymore. I've realized that it was easier to sell other people's games than to make their own. If you don't use Steam, you have to use Origin basically, and not that many titles can be bought independently. Yeah. Well, you can use GOG though. Think of GOG. GOG is growing as a Steam competitor. Getting a lot more games on there now. And they don't let absolute trash through onto GOG, so like what Steam used to be, except without DRM as well. Anyway, guys, computer transition. Guys, hey, can you... Computer transition. Computer, hello? Computer transition. Okay, I know what's happening. Sorry, guys. OBS crashed, and so Voice Attack lost its connection with OBS. Computer transition. There we go. There we go. The voice commands were working fine. It was just OBS fault for crashing. Thank you guys for watching, but it's time for a quick break. So, I hope you've been enjoying yourselves. Hopefully you enjoy the YouTube videos while I'm gone, and I'll be back very shortly. Let's start off with It All Revolves Around You. We'll start you off with Ash's journey, and then It All Revolves Around You, and then some stream highlights. Alright. See you all back here in just a few minutes. Computer, start break time. Ash Ketchum is a boy of 10 years old, and in the world of Pokemon, that means it's time for him to get a Pokemon from Professor Oak and head off on his own Pokemon adventure. Ash has chosen Charmander, a difficult Pokemon to raise. His childhood rival Gary chose Squirtle, and they've already had their first battle, in which Ash was victorious. Ash has already captured many new Pokemon, and now he's ready to face the first gym leader, Brock of Pewter City. You don't stand a chance against me. I'm gonna get my first gym badge. What? It's a Geodude. Come on out, Ace! Ace, hit him with your sand attack. Great work, Ace. His accuracy has been decreased. Hit him with another sand attack. Come on, Ace, another sand attack. Yes, he's starting to miss. Hit him with a final sand attack. Yeah, he can't hit us anymore. Now we'll switch in Cannabissel. Come on, Cannabissel, it's your turn. Oh no, he hit you with a tackle. Come on, use your Poison Sting. It missed. Oh no, we missed again. Oh no, Cannabissel. You'll pay for this, Brock. Come on out, Jay. You can do it, Jay. Great work, a critical hit. He really felt that one. Alright, another tackle attack. His defense is up, but we can do it. Hit him with another tackle attack. And another tackle attack. Another tackle. Tackle attack. We'll get him eventually. Alright, Jay, finish him off with tackle. Great work! We did it! With the power of friendship! Alright, and Onyx, we can do it. Go, Ace! Come on, Ace, use sand attack. Great work, Ace, you got him with the sand attack. Here, have a potion so you can last longer in the battle. Now, hit him with another sand attack. Nice work, one more should do the trick. Go, sand attack. Alright, time to use Gust. Great work, Ace, hit him again. Come on, Ace, another Gust. You're really getting him there, Ace. Hit him with another Gust attack. And another Gust attack. And another Gust attack. We're getting him. One of these days, he's gonna go down. Alright, Ace, you're exhausted. It's Tommy's turn. Alright, let's use Tail Whip to lower his defenses. Use it again, Tommy. Alright, hit him with Quick Attack.
Nice work, Tommy. That was at least 3 times as much damage as last time. Again, quick attack. Come on, Tommy, we're almost there. Another quick attack. Yeah, we did it! We did it, team! With the power of friendship and teamwork, we overcame the gym leader, Brock! Huh, you never stood a chance, Brock.
A giant black hole is hurtling towards Dusttown, and you are the only thing in the entire universe that can save them. But you'll have to grow from a speck of dust to an asteroid, a planet, a star, to something large enough to defeat the black hole. Because in this game, like no other, it all revolves around you. I get it. Oh god. Oh god. Let's go for it. Scolex. Oh. I thought it was one part. Oh wow. 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 It was the most difficult boss fight of all time, I think. Hey, Winter Tempest. Yes, the insurmountable waist-high fence. Wait, what? Oh. There we go, I can rest. Ah! Jesus Christ. Whew. Whew. Okay, die now. Okay, holy crap. Whew. I think that might be a stream highlight, the big fright I got there. Jesus. Ugh. Blah. Sneak. Didn't work. Alright. I'm back, everyone, and welcome back to the stream. Computer, transition to main scene. Oop, and I forgot to unmute the game. There we go, my bad. Welcome back, everybody. It's time to continue playing Pokemon Gold as part of Pokemon Marathon Classic, where we're catching all 251 Pokemon in Red, Blue, Gold, and Silver. Now, let's have a look on our Pokemon team. Let's see how we're doing. Ernie might need a bit of healing. Not actually going to be using him right away, though. So let's switch Umbra into the first slot, because we're facing the Ghost-type trainer here. Let's give Ernie a Hyper Potion. Not that it's entirely necessary to restore 83 health with a 200 health healing item. But oh well. Alright, alright. Let's see. Let's see. We just saved before this, before the break, so I think we're good to just go and have a quicker battle. Alright, let's see what you're made of, Agatha. I mean, Karen? Keep thinking she's Agatha from, you know, the Kanto region, the first generation. Elite Four. Let's hit it with... Oh, it's a Dark-type Pokemon. Forgot she has Dark-type. Hold on, what's good against Umbreon? Is Psychic good against Dark? Is Poison good against Dark? Fighting? I don't know. Fighting, Bug, and Fairy. Right. Umbra was not such a great choice then. Fighting, Bug, and Fairy. We don't have any of those types of moves. So I guess, well, what is Umbreon strong against? What is Umbreon strong against? Resistant to Ghost and Dark, immune to Psychic. Well, let's see here. Ghost, Dark, Psychic, and then we just having the normal quick attack. Oh dear, Umbra was not a great pick. first slot against, oh wow, and that was a critical hit. Hey Pokemon Rail Time, welcome. Okay, well, what should we use? Acme. Bumba. Todd. Ernie needs the XP the most. I guess we'll send out Ernie. What was I thinking? I was thinking she had a Ghost-type Pokemon, not freaking Dark-type Pokemon. I think she does have Ghost-type Pokemon too. I think she has Gengar. Let's hit it with Steel Wing. See how we do, and we miss because of the sand attack. How goes the web development, Pokemon Rail Time, and the streaming? Stream once a week, right? When do you actually stream? I need to see if I can even watch regularly. Because I didn't see your stream on recently. I've only seen it the one time that you were live. Or did I see it the second time as well? I think I saw it the second time. I was like, oh, he's approved the stream. Do you have past broadcast disabled, by the way, Pokemon Rail Time? And yes, I'm fighting the Elite Four. I've defeated them already. I've got all 16 badges, you know, the 8 Johto and 8 Kanto. But, let's try fly. But I need to level up my Pokemon before fighting Red. And there are still Pokemon left to catch in Pokemon Gold. Okay, Fly took care of the damn thing. Floy took care of it. Okay, who's next? Gengar! See, that's what I'm talking about. Now we could send an Umbra with the super effective Ghost-type move. Or Pumbo with the Ground-type move. Let's send an Umbra. You missed my question about whether you have something disabled. Past broadcasts, Pokemon Rail Time. I went to your channel just now. Your Twitch channel, and I don't see any past broadcasts listed. Which means you probably have them disabled. Damn, you already have 82 followers. Damn. That was quite a few. Congrats on the success so far. You should stream every Monday evening. I had your third stream on Monday, but it was earlier in the day because of Canadian Thanksgiving. Had the day off. I see. I guess we'll finish this guy off with Shadow Ball. Destiny Bond. Crap. Well, rip Umbra. Rip Umbra. You found that saying and enabled it. Okay. Good. Good. There goes Umbra from full health to nothing. 7 PM Eastern every Monday. Eastern time. That'd probably be EDT. Pokemon Rail Time. You've listed EST. Eastern. The Eastern time zone is currently in Eastern Daylight Time, not Eastern Standard Time. Let's say what Pokemon I was going to bring out. Bring out Pumba. Don't know what happened, but you got a ton of viewers on Monday. Max was like 80 at one point. Damn! Congrats, Pokemon Rail Time. Congrats. Shoot. To this guy with Icy Wind, because it's part grass, right? It's grass poison. Icy Wind should be super effective. Okay, good. Speed fell. Kettle Dance. Might do a lot, might not do too much. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, one more time. So let's see. 7 PM Eastern Daylight Time, and I'm in Central. So that should be 6 PM my time. Assuming you did mean 7 PM Eastern Daylight Time. It might be 8 PM Eastern Daylight Time. Houndoom, eh? We could use Todd for this. Todd needs the XP. So let's bring out Todd. Come on, Todd. Time to hit it with your Surf attack. Okay. Pretty sure. Let's look up EDT, CDT, then look up EDT, EST. What's the difference? It's only a 1 hour difference, but I can't remember if EDT is. I think it's EDT is +1. Or -1 maybe, I don't know. 920. Wait. Oh no, a few locations are observing EST. Yeah. 820. So. Alright, anyway, let's hit this guy with Surf again. EDT is 1 hour ahead of EST. Sorry. Okay. DDT. 1 hour behind. So yeah, it should be 6 p.m. my time on Mondays. Okay, 6 p.m. on Mondays. I should be able to stop in most Mondays, I think. Should be able to. No promises. You never know what's happening or what other streams are on or what other things are going on. Please finish this Hound Doom off. There we go. Goodness gracious, Todd. Pull it together, man. The clock's change sometime soon. I think in the beginning of November. Ooh. Hey, Pokemon Real Time. I don't know if you've heard about a game called Cube World. But Cube World was an indie game that came out in alpha in, I don't know, June 2013? Let's see, I guess we should want Pumble for this one. In June 2013. It received a couple of minor updates just to fix bugs, no more content added. And then the game received no updates, and it hasn't received any updates even till now. The developer went pretty silent after the alpha release, pretty shortly after the alpha release. Released a video like last year in July of the progress he'd made on the game. But, you know, a lot of people got really excited and then nothing happened, no update came out, so, and he went silent again. Didn't send out a single tweet until a few weeks ago. And then he's been sending out tweets like every 6 hours or so about content he's added to the game and stuff like that, and you know the things that are going to be in an upcoming update. And he just sent out another one. So pretty cool that the game has made a huge amount of progress on the developer side, and there should be an update coming, you know, soonish, in some amount of time. All right, let's use the revives. Umbra. And then we'll just Hyper Potion Todd, Pumba, and Umbra. That'll be good. Hyper Potion, Umbra. But I just sent out another one. The Druids of Mana are masters of rune magic. Will they engrave runes under rune stone? Kind of rune stone that his main player is looking at. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm wondering if Wale, the developer of Cube World, hired a PR guy. That's what I'm thinking. Because Wale is terrible at PR. Unless, I mean, well, he's made lots of sales, and he's surely going to make a ton more after Cube World gets an update. So maybe he's great at PR. But I think he's terrible at PR. Because a lot of people hated him after he didn't update the game for a long time. And didn't tell anyone what was going on. Let's see, what is Lance's first Pokemon in this game? Pokemon Gold Lance. I don't remember. It might be Gyarados again, just like in Generation 1. Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal. Starts with... Can I please press show? Starts with the Gyarados. Okay, that's fine. Starts with a Gyarados, in which case we want Mary in front. Excuse me, Mary, would you please go to the front? Okay. Oh shit, I meant to save. Oh well. Lars Simpkins, the developer of Frontiers, a game in early access that was kickstarted a long time ago. It's taken like 4 years to develop. Still not done, I don't think. But he said the fact that it'll be released at all is a miracle. Yep. Yes, indeed. He's got a sub-company called Alpha Wave. His company is called, I can't remember what it's called. But he's got a sub-company within his company called Alpha Wave that works on smaller games. So they worked on a game called Euclidean and released it like within a few months. But it was a very small game. Cube World looks sort of like Minecraft. It looks visually kinda like Minecraft, except not nearly as hideous. But the gameplay is nothing like it. What did he say? We're sending out Aerodactyl or Dragonite? Dragonair or something. Either way, Pumbo should be good. Cube World is a procedurally generated RPG. It's an adventure RPG. So it's very little like Minecraft at all, really. It's procedurally generated and it's made of cubes. But you can't build stuff, you can't create things, you can't make stuff with redstone and all that kind of stuff. All the stuff that Minecraft is really about. But it's much more of a Zelda type game. It's much more of an RPG than a building crafting game. You can craft the weapons and things like that, but it's only, you know, in support of the RPG side of the game. Charizard, we can bring out Todd for this. Yeah, a lot of people obviously think, I mean, oh, it's like Minecraft. But the gameplay is nothing like Minecraft. Alright, let's use Surf against him. So yeah, I got Cube World when it came out, and I played the crap out of it. I played something like 60 or 80 hours of it, I don't know, a lot. I had a server up, all my viewers were playing in it and all that stuff. But then, the game had a few bugs that didn't get fixed, and it didn't receive any extra content patches in its alpha state, so I did, run out of passion for playing the game at that time. But now it's finally going to be updated and finally, be fleshed out. It was a good game back then, though. It was a good game in alpha. Let's hit this guy with Icy Wind. Come on, Bumba. Come on. The coffee is dead. It's gone. I've drank it all. I've had it all. I've consumed it all. Alright. Bumba takes out the Dragonite in one hit. So much easier than the first time we faced the Elite Four. Okay, who's next? Dragonite again. It's really frustrating when games are good but crash all the time. Morrowind and Sins of a Solar Empire come to mind. Indeed. Cube World didn't crash all the time for me. It had an issue, and I haven't tested it recently, like with this kind of new computer build using a lot of the same components. Oh crap, Fire Blast just took out Pumba easily. But, what do we even use against this guy now? We could bring out... Umbra has high defense. But it had this issue where if I ran too fast or traveled too quickly, which I did because I got up my gliding ability, so I could glide across the map or go on ride my pets really, really fast. The world couldn't load fast enough, and I would just get this blue fog closing in until I couldn't really go anywhere, and I just had to wait for the fog to clear, as the game world loaded, and I was able to move on. So that got very frustrating. In not much time at all. Outrage. Didn't do too much, right? No. Alright, hit it with another Shadow Ball. We've decreased its special defense with the Shadow Ball, so it's, we'll do a little bit more damage each time. Well, not this time. Didn't decrease the special defense again, so... Hit it with another Shadow Ball. Oh, come on. Come on, Umbra. Come on, Umbra. One more time. Not even close. Finish it off with Shadow Ball. Full restore. Oh dear. Oh dear. Come on. Well, we can just Shadow Ball once again. There's not much else we can do. I could have used full restore, I guess, but... Hyper Beam. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, well let's bring out... Pkmn will get wrecked by Fire Blast. Just beat the Elite Four in Alpha Sapphire last night. Nice. Congrats, Pokemon Real Time. Congrats. Let's try... Do you have anything super effective against Ernie? I don't think so. I think Ernie should be okay. Okay, let's try... Fly. Against this Dragonite. I really shouldn't have used Fly there because he had to recharge from the Hyper Beam. It was a free turn. It was a bad move. But Fly did a lot of damage. Uses Safeguard, that's fine. We should still defeat him. Well, Safeguard only stops status effects and stuff, right? Doesn't it? Doesn't it? Paralysis and all that kind of nonsense. Okay. Critical hit to finish the job. Only defeats the Dragonite. And who's last? Aerodactyl, alright. Todd should still be awake. Yes. Come on, Todd. Let's hit this guy with Surf Attack. Alright, that should take care of him in one hit, right? Gosh, I slur my words. That should take care of him in one hit, right? There you go. There's a complete sentence for you. Easy peasy. It's over, but it's an odd feeling. Blah, 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 you defeated me again. I already defeated you, I'm already the Pokemon champion. Why are you so... Lance? Why are you so? Alright. Yay, complete sentence. Achievement unlocked. Spoke a complete sentence. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Or in the words of DLC Quest, awardment to get. I've forgotten. I watched DLC Quest. I watched my own Let's Play of it with Froggy recently. DLC Quest. It's a good game. It's a damn good game. Quite short, but damn good. And I looked up what the developer had done since then. Can't remember if they worked on most people unlock that achievement at a young age. I can't remember what they worked on, but I think it might have been that Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. Going Loud Studios. Okay, I need to find out what Going Loud Studios has done. Games. DLC Quest. And then, oh, I don't want to see your released games. I want to see what you're working on right now. Contact, you press home, maybe on the home thingy. The most recent post is from July 2013 when DLC Quest was $1. Okay, maybe on Twitter. Maybe on Twitter they've said something. They retweeted Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. Okay. And they retweeted it in 2014. Have they done nothing since then? Tweeting and stuff? Hey Alice's Need, welcome. You missed the Elite Four? Well, we've actually already beaten the Elite Four before. This was just the second run through. Okay, here we go. Yes, okay, so they just released Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. They just released that. I think they were part of the team that made that game. What else are they making? Okay, can I skip the credits in Pokemon Gold? Pokemon Gold, can I skip the credits? Please tell me I can. Oh, this is for Heart Gold. I want to know for Pokemon Gold. Okay. Okay. Skip credits. Apparently, you can press Start Select A, B while the credits are displayed to skip the credits. But I question... Wait, hold B during the credits to... Okay, that speeds up the credits. Okay, we'll just speed up the credits, because I question whether it would actually save the game if I skipped them. There you go. So we got to the end of the credits pretty quickly. Soft reset? Yeah, I was considering that. I just don't want to lose progress. I wonder what Going Loud Studios are working on now. Okay. Haven't heard the end credit music in a while. Pretty sure you can power off you used to? Okay. You're pretty sure I can soft reset through the credits. Alright. Alright, it's nighttime now. Which means we can go and catch ourselves a Miss Drevis. Let's head to Silver Cave. Some advice from Lars Simpkins. He successfully kickstarted the game Frontiers, but it hasn't released yet, because game development takes a long time. He said, new developers, start small, especially on Kickstarter. Kickstarter means promising features up front. This is dangerous as it limits your ability to cut. Yeah, you can't cut features if you want to finish the game in time, you know. Alright, Sneasel. Time to catch the Sneasel. Nicknames for Sneasel, by the way, because we're going to catch this devil. It's a sure thing. It's only a matter of how many balls it'll take. Nicknames for Sneasel, a male Sneasel. Alright, we should be able to tackle it one more time without defeating it. No, let's just use Thunder Wave to stun the devil, to paralyze him. Okay. Do we hit him with another tackle or will he faint? Let's hit him with another tackle. Okay, there you go. He survived it. He survived it. Good work, Sneasel. Now it's time for you to be caught. Come on, Sneasel. Get in the ball. Let's hit him with an Ultra Ball. What am I going to call a male? Holy crap, did OBS just stutter there for a second? Damn. Oh, come on. Ultra Ball. Am I going to get Frankenface Z emotes at some point? If I were to get emotes other than Twitch subscriber emotes from a potential, Twitch partnership one day, I would get better Twitch TV emotes, but I'm not sure. Alright, we caught a Pokemon, number 191. Any nickname? Oh, Gesundheit. Of course, of course. Is that how you spell Gesundheit? Its paws conceal sharp claws. If attacked, it suddenly extends the claws and startles its enemy. Kinda sounds more like Wolverine to me. Diesel. Wolverine, Gesundheit. Is that how you spell Gesundheit? Gesundheit. It is how you spell Gesundheit. There's a Wikipedia page on responses to sneezing. Responding to people's sneezes is so strange to me. Like, I think of it this way. Do you say anything when somebody coughs? Other than, don't cough on me, you'll get me sick? Why do people say bless you and Gesundheit and stuff when people sneeze? Like, cover your damn sneezes is what I say to people when they sneeze. Hey Death Corseth, you just got an ad about the Dominican Republic? Dear oh dear. Well, I guess we'll name this guy Gesundheit. Gesundheit's fine. It's a little bit unoriginal, but it's what I was thinking too. Gesundheit. Is that how you spell it? Make sure. Gesundheit. Yep. When you sneeze, your heart stops for a second? I don't think it does. I think that's a myth. I think sneezing used to be a sign, back in the day, of serious illness that couldn't be cured. Like if you had the flu, you might just die of it. Whereas these days, if you have a serious flu, just get really simple medication and quite easily survive it. More of just an inconvenience. But yeah, so nowadays, blessing people when they sneeze is a bit superfluous. A bit superfluous. Just a little bit superfluous. Now, if somebody trips over, that's when you should, tripping seems more serious than sneezing. Say something when somebody trips. Like, have a nice fall, or see you next fall. Have a nice trip. Stuff like that. Alright, took out the Sneasel easily. The Sneasel easily. We find, what's that Pokemon that has a paintbrush for a tail? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. In this area, I don't know. Let's see, what Pokemon? We're looking for Misdreavus, aren't we? Can it be caught right here? Can it be caught right here? Misdreavus. Location, Gold and Silver, Mount Silver at night. But when they say Mount Silver, do I have to go into the cave? Exterior. Okay, so the exterior is a separate thing. Wishing someone well after they sneeze is an old practice and it is something that can be found in almost every corner of the world. While the actual origin of sneezing is a mystery, the most popular and most plausible theory is that people believed a sneeze was a prelude to illness and that wishing them health or luck was what was to come was only polite. I see. I see. Well, these days I don't think people need luck or good health when they sneeze. So, as I say, it's a superfluous tradition. Superfluous. Alright, let's hit it with Steel Wing. Can we stop talking about sneezing? I'll talk about whatever I want on my stream, thank you very much. If I find the topic of sneezing and what you say to people when they sneeze of particular interest at any point during my stream, I may choose to talk about it. The goal of Alice. Goodness gracious. Alright, let's have a look. Do with a fly attack. I'm having a look at the Generation 2 exterior Pokemon. Okay, so let's see. Exterior. Can't get Misdreavus out here. Okay, first floor. Avatar, I know. Second floor. Misdreavus can be found on the second floor of the cave. Okay. Only at nighttime. Well, let's go and heal. No problem, Alice. No problem. I was feigning a bit of offense when I really didn't mind what you said. Too terribly much. Alright, let's head into the cave. We have Ampharos with us, right? Mary, please use flash. Thank you muchly. This is the first floor of the cave. We need to get to floor number 2. Find ourselves a Misdreavus. Wow, we're having a... I'm gonna say an extremely low encounter rate, but finally encountered one. Finally encountered one. I'm still mulling over the idea, by the way, guys. Still considering the idea of playing Speed Freaks for the last hour of the stream, which is just a fun PS1 kart racing game. I may or may not do that. I'm not sure. Obviously, I would lose viewers and everything. That's, you know. But I think it would be fun to just play Speed Freaks for the last hour. And I do need to test that the PS3 is all working with discs and everything. Come on, Steel Wing to finish the job. In French, you say 3 different things for each sneeze. First sneeze is to your wishes. Second sneeze is to your loves. And third sneeze is that they last forever. Well, that's a little bit more romantic than any Western sneeze etiquette, isn't it? Let's use a max potion. For Ernie. Even though he has recover, we can just get into a battle and use recover, but eh. Hey, Marquis 2 Rubik. Welcome. You should be careful coming into streams saying that, because I'm pretty sure you're not a new viewer in here. I'm like 90% sure you've been in here before. But I'm an old man. I don't have much time for a lot of trolls. So I would often just ban them. If somebody new came in and said that, I'd probably just ban them. So you might want to be a little bit careful with your trolling. You look like someone who has the same hairstyle, hat, and glasses for years. Yeah, that's because I've had these glasses since I was about 14. This hat since I was 18. And this hair has not been cut since I was 17. So there you go. So there you go. Sure it isn't, Marky. I'll be the judge of that. I'll be the judge of that. Alright, we have a 10% encounter rate for Misdreavus in here. Misdreavus. I'm having a look if there are any other Pokemon that we need to catch in this area. And it doesn't appear to be the case. Nope. Oh, we can also catch Misdreavus in the chambers, apparently, but we won't bother going there. How old am I now? I am 21. I'm an old man at this point. I'm ancient.
Yes, I remember back in my day.
Alright, come on. Let's finish this guy off with Fly. Don't know what you guys are talking about. Ultima has a magnificent... Oh, right. The no boobs, no view. And then Ultima has a magnificent chest. Well. Well. Okay, then. Then you're an even older man? Oh yes. Oh yes. You're 18 and you just find this funny because since you met me, I've never changed. I'm sure I've changed. It may not show on the stream and I may not change physically too much. But up here things are always changing. Always developing. For better or worse. If it's a conscious change, it's usually better. If it's a subconscious change, it may be worse. You never know. You never know. Alright, come on, Ernie. Hit it with your fly attack. Oh, come on. You have to miss. Not physically on the stream cam? Yeah, I see, I see. Haven't changed to all appearances. To all appearances, I have not changed. Although I'm sure you can see just in my stream that I've changed quite a bit. You know, I basically reset my stream. My whole stream setup. Went back to basics. And for a little while was just streaming just gameplay and my voice. At the time I was thinking, yes, this is how streams should be. Just the gameplay. The gameplay is the most important thing. But in retrospect, I think going... like, how I previously had my stream, I had just followed the trends. Like, oh, you know, everybody has a face cam, so I'll use a face cam. Oh, everybody has a follower alert, so I'll have a follower alert. oh, everybody has their name on the screen, which is not really true anymore, but it was sort of a trend for a while there on Twitch. I'll put my name on the screen. Oh, everybody has this, that, and the other thing. Oh, I'll have big donation alerts, I'll do tons of giveaways, and all that kind of stuff. I was just following trends, really. But I reset my stream, and before adding anything else to it other than gameplay and commentary, I tried to think of, you know, a philosophy, and a design, and a reason for each thing to be there, so that's why you only see the game, the cam, the Pokemon counter, and a background. With, you know, framing around each thing as well. Let's see, this guy is pure water type, so let's switch to Mary. The older you are, the more wrinkles you... Come on, Marky, Rubik. Let's keep it PG here. Please, yeah, keep it clean. Come on, keep it clean. Like I said, I'm an old man at this point. I'm an old man, no time for trolls. No time for no nonsense. I ain't got no time for nonsense. You damn kids get off my lawn. And all that. And all that. Alright. Come on, Ursula. I just want a Mist Revis. Can we have a Mist Revis, please? Alright, well, let's hit this guy with Fly. We've only had like 6 encounters here yet. And the Mist Revis encounter rate is only 10%, so I can't complain too terribly much. But a little bit I can. I'm fitting into Texas perfectly, it seems. Well, well, we'll see. We'll see. What do I do for a living? You've always been curious? Well, I used to work at a petrol station. I worked there for quite a few years. As a cashier. You know, wasn't out there pumping gas for people. Unless they were very old, and then I'd go out and help them if I, you know, had the time between customers. Then I was just streaming full-time for a while. That was back when I was, taking tips. I was making quite a bit of money, actually, but ended up hating that kind of, streaming. Basically centering my entire stream around receiving money. So I didn't really like that. So I ended up getting a job at a supermarket as a cashier, or checkout operator, for a while. Saved up enough money, and then I came to America, and I'm not working right now because I'm on a holiday visa, so I can't work. But I married Froggy. There's the ring. Yeah. Married Froggy, and now I'm living with her, so. Not doing anything for a living technically right now, but you could call me the house husband, because I do, you know, all the cleaning and the washing. Though sometimes she forces her way into helping me with folding the washing, but no, don't look, there's no washing here. Just pay no attention, you know, if I'm doing it. Let's see, Misdreavus is ghost type, right? So we shouldn't be able to hit it with tackle. And I try to do all the cooking too, but she does like cooking whenever we do tofu and onions for dinner. Tofu and onions. And bread. Tofu and onion dogs. So it is just ghost type. So, if we switch to... Who can do damage to this thing without killing it? Apparently. Todd with his weaker water type moves? Oh, Mary can't be recalled because of that scary face. Okay, well, I really hope Thunder Punch doesn't one-shot you then, Misdreavus. You're not looking forward to eventually turning 30? Why not? Pokemon real time. And no, I know, I was joking. That was neat. 21 is certainly not old. Wow, that's convenient. Good work, Mary. Alright, come up with the names for Misdreavus, guys, because this is a sure thing. I come from New Zealand. Marky. I come from New Zealand. Oh, so easy. So easy. Alright, nicknames for Misdreavus, and that is Pokemon number 192. Alright, what are we nicknaming Misdreavus? A female Misdreavus. It likes playing mischievous tricks such as screaming and wailing to startle people at night. Of course. Of course. Screaming and wailing? Kind of prankster? Mischievous prankster, eh? Yay, Canada! You know a New Zealander? Yes, you do. Right here. Obviously you're talking about somebody else, though. What are we nicknaming Misdreavus? I didn't even move my mic for a second. My throat is getting all hoarse again. Alright. You're getting to mid-20s, turning 23 in December? I don't know, mid-20s? I think mid-20s is like 24, 25, 26. Is it offensive when people call me a Kiwi? No. That's, New Zealanders call themselves Kiwis. Just a word, you know, a name for New Zealanders. You've just realized the sock on my mic? That's not a sock. It's an old beanie. Thank you very much. I'd appreciate if you get it right, and it's sellotaped on. Because it keeps, it's drooping here. So I'm thinking of like cutting it and making it into more of an actual pop filter / windscreen, but it does the job like this. You only think of Dennis the Menace when you hear that description? Oh, well, you know what? Too bad it's a girl, female mischievous, huh? Guess Kiwi is like calling a Canadian a Canuck. I don't even know. I've heard Canuck before, but I don't know what it means. But Kiwi is just the native bird of New Zealand, so kind of our logo on a lot of things. Surprised it's not on the flag, but we still have a silly, you know, British colony type flag, Commonwealth flag, you know. It's not mid-20s yet, but it's getting there. Almost mid-20s. Dennis the Menace. I would call it. We could call it Denise the Menace. Oh, is that what you wrote? Yeah, Denise the Menace. That's pretty good. I think you'll spell it with an S though. Denise. We can't fit the Menace, but we'll just call it Denise, and we'll know. We'll know that it's Denise the Menace. Denise the Menace. Alright, let's head on out of here. Oh, come on. Come on. I think we'll go back to the Elite Four and do some battling. But we might trade out one of our Pokemon and start, you know, evolving some of these second generation Pokemon that require evolution. Inside joke Hypu. Exactly. By the way, guys, since there are a few more people here now, would you mind answering a poll? Let's see. Here we go. If you wouldn't mind answering that poll about whether you guys would prefer to see me just playing Pokemon 4 days a week, which is what I'm doing at the moment, or playing Pokemon 2 days a week and other games like Spyro, Crash Bandicoot, Jak and Daxter, and all those other games the other 2 days a week. Let me know what you think. I think either way I'm going to do some. I'm going to sometimes play those other games. But if it's an overwhelming response that it should be only Pokemon, then I'll probably just occasionally do another game on those 2 days, and then most of the time still do Pokemon. Or if it's an overwhelming response for other games, maybe I'll always do other games on those 2 days and only do Pokemon on Sunday and Monday. Or we don't know. But we'll see, we'll see. It may just sway me further one way or the other. Crash Bandicoot would be awesome. Oh, I'm definitely getting Crash Bandicoot. Don't know what to vote. You love Pokemon, but you love other games too. Well, Death Gosseth, perhaps question, first of all, whether you would enjoy watching only Pokemon from me for, you know, several months. Obviously, you have other streamers, so that may be the case. And question whether you would like to watch most of the other games that I might be playing. Like it says on the poll, mostly PS1/PS2 games. Also N64 games and stuff, potentially, if we end up getting them on the Wii U Virtual Console or something. You know, but things like Spyro, Crash Bandicoot, Jak and Daxter, Final Fantasy X, Kingdom Hearts, all those games. All probably pretty much like the top-rated games on PS1 and PS2 are all the games that I love from those consoles anyway. So, yeah, perhaps that'll help. But I don't know. I don't know. So far, nobody's voted for Pokemon 4 days a week, which has really surprised me because, you know, I'm streaming Pokemon at the moment, so I kind of expected people who are watching Pokemon to be more inclined to vote for Pokemon, but... Hey VMark, you're torn, you're loving the Pokemon, but other games would be fine too? You voted for half and half, best of both worlds, right? Oh, right, half and half is in 2 games, 2 Pokemon, 2 other games, 2 other game days. Best of both worlds. Alright, let's see. Well, I'm very surprised at the response. So far, 5 votes for Pokemon 2 days, and other games 2 days, and no votes for Pokemon 4 days a week. Kind of surprising because I think a lot of viewers look for, like, they're just like, oh, I want to watch Pokemon, I want a Pokemon streamer. So they find a Pokemon streamer who just does Pokemon 7 days a week, and they're like, alright, I'm done. This is the streamer for me. So it's kind of surprising to get the opposite response. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe it's just the, yeah, I figure a lot of people who like Pokemon these days like the older Pokemon games. A lot of people who like the older Pokemon games like the classics from those days anyway. Like, you know, a lot of people who like Pokemon probably also like Spyro, Crash Bandicoot, Kingdom Hearts, stuff like that, so... I don't know, I wouldn't say I wouldn't think it would be a huge percentage, but a decent proportion of people. I don't know. I don't know, though. Watching the same thing over and over would get a little boring. Potentially, Death Course Seth. Could do. But, you know, for me, as the streamer, I would be streaming the same thing over and over. But for the viewers, you wouldn't always be watching me, you know. You could watch other streamers play other games. So it's like, you know, I wonder if viewers get that kind of, well, I think you would call it viewer fatigue would be the term for it, I think, where somebody watches the same stream, you know, repeatedly for a long period of time and just get over whatever that stream is about. So perhaps mixing up the games semi-regularly would be a good idea to keep the old people around. Because, you know, I don't really care that much about, like, volume of viewers if I'm getting lots and lots of new viewers coming in every day. If I'm losing all the old ones. Because the old ones, you know, viewers who've been here for a while are more like, you know, people who understand how I like to run my stream and people who actually like me as a person and a streamer. You know, so they're the people who aren't going to be just trolling the chat. I see big streams who have tons and tons of new viewers coming in every day. And they don't have any investment into the stream, so they just troll the shit out of the chat and they just spam stuff and they don't really care if they get banned because they'll just move on to another one. Stuff like that, so, you know. Many things to think about in that regard. Switching up without having to watch someone else because you just love my commentary will be more interesting for you? Okay. So perhaps for the old guard of my community, like people who've been watching me for a long time, it would be better for me to mix up the games I'm playing. With 2 days a week of Pokemon, you know, that's the consistent Pokemon stuff, and then 2 days a week of other stuff. I don't know, but perhaps for new viewers it would be better to plan just Pokemon all the time. I don't know. As long as you don't keep on streaming Pokemon online battles or shiny hunting. Shiny hunting. People watch so much shiny hunting. I don't think I could stream shiny hunting 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, like a certain streamer that I like to stop in on and Brogy likes to watch. Let's see. Acme really didn't come in that handy. Did we even use Acme at all in the last Pokemon League battle? Let's get rid of Acme. Okay. Terribly sorry, Acme. I do like you as a Pokemon, but we need to start evolving some Pokemon. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. Alright. We don't need to evolve Goldeen. Don't need to, nope. Okay, so box 1, we don't even need to touch. Box 1 is done. It's fully evolved Pokemon or Pokemon that don't need to be evolved because we're going to trade them over. Larvitar. Well, there's a Pokemon to evolve. Don't need to evolve Ponyta, or Doduo, or Lugia, Grimer. We need to evolve Slugma. And Houndour. Don't need to. Actually, we need Slow King. You trade Slow Bro with the King's Rock to get Slow King, or is it Slow Poke? It's Slow Poke, isn't it? It's super nice to see a Pokemon streamer who's going out playing the game, leveling Pokemon, not just EV training or shiny hunting or online battles non-stop. You know what, VMark? I was thinking about that kind of stuff and why other Pokemon streamers stream that kind of thing, you know, the breeding for shinies and other such shiny hunting and the online battles over and over. And I think it's because they've already played through the games and they feel out of stuff to do in Pokemon. Like, the only thing left is to do the repetitive stuff that you can do over and over and over and over. I think if I reached a stage where I've caught every single Pokemon on the Pokedex, which I want to do in Pokemon Marathon, and I've completed playthroughs of every single game, including, you know, like, not just Black and White 2, but Black and White as well, even though you don't need to play through Black and White to get all the Pokemon. Once I reach that stage, I think I would do Nuzlocks and ROM hacks and other, because I just like playing through the games. And I would probably build some teams and do a little bit of online battling with viewers, but I don't think it would be a daily thing or a very, very common thing. Okay, is the XP share in here? No. Is it in here? It should be near the bottom. If so, XP share. There we go. Made Reptile hold the XP share, that'll teach him, force him to hold it. Everyone rips people's ideas off on Twitch. I don't know if it's a really an idea that can be ripped off just to stream online battles of Pokemon. You just can't keep watching the same thing over and over, especially if it's not something you're interested in. Indeed, indeed. You would say Nuzlocke and regular playthroughs are more interesting streams. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Although, you know, some people just want some Pokemon content while they play Pokemon. You know, that was what I wanted when I was playing through Fire Red and Leaf Green off stream quite a long time ago, and catching all 150 Pokemon, so no Mew, in Pokeballs as well. So catching the legendaries took hours sometimes of sitting there, getting them down to 1 health, putting them to sleep or paralyzing them and throwing Pokeballs. And all I wanted was just someone who was playing some kind of Pokemon, and they were talking away to their chat. That's what I wanted. So I watched Blue Penguin back in the day. He doesn't stream anymore, but he used to stream. He was like soft resetting for a shiny Lapras. And that was all I wanted. So I understand people watching those types of things. But I think if you're not chatting and you're not doing something else, then watching just a shiny hunting stream is probably not very engaging or entertaining. Whereas you can not chat and you can just watch the stream and not do other things and actually enjoy a full playthrough of the game. You know, I think that's the difference there. Nuzlocks are hard for you. You love your Pokemon. Yeah. Indeed, indeed. If it's just every now and then, it's okay. The battles, Nuzlocks are very interesting to watch. The speedruns, people usually don't beat their times and then keep resetting the game. Yeah, speedruns are, for Pokemon speedruns specifically, gosh, the amount of RNG makes it take a very, very long time. And it's like, if you see the PB or the world record live on stream, it's an awesome moment. But all of the time leading up to that, that streamer better be rather interesting, because there's not much happening until that point. Especially if they're like a minute behind the PB and they're just like, oh, well, I'm halfway through the game, but I'll reset. You don't really like the randomizer streams either? I don't know, I would consider doing randomizers. I probably wouldn't do them as much as just ROM hacks, because I would prefer to play through a whole new region that somebody else made, even if it's in the same, you know, even if it's Pokemon Fire Red as the base. A new region with even potentially new Pokemon, Fakemon people call them, would be more interesting to me than just randomizers. But I think randomizers can be interesting as well. You know, getting a Mew for your starter Pokemon and stuff like that can be fun. Let's bring on Umbra. If I just want to watch something without chatting and stuff, you'd go to YouTube? It's like, I can see that. I can see that if you didn't want to chat. I don't think that's the only thing that makes a live stream live, though. I think seeing the streamer, you know, talking to other people in the chat, and having those other people adding, you know, well, content in the form of chat into the stream is part of why a live stream is different to a YouTube video, even if you're not actively engaging in the chat. And the unedited nature of it. You know, on a YouTube video, obviously everything's edited. They're going to edit out their mistakes, probably. And, you know, if they slip up and stumble over the words, they might edit that out and all that kind of stuff. And some people like the more raw nature of a live stream, where you can't backtrack. Oh, a max potion. Like ROM hacks if they're good ROM hacks, but not broken half-finished ROM hacks. Indeed. I actually have 2 ROM hacks written up here. One's called Pokemon Fulligan, and one's called Pokemon Advanced Adventure, which are both complete ROM hacks. I don't plan on ever playing any incomplete ROM hacks or very glitchy ROM hacks or anything like that. Hey, Fish Guts, welcome. Focus Sash? What about it? I have no idea why you just said that, but welcome. Reptile's trying to learn Rock Slide. Good, good. What do we get rid of for Rock Slide? He has Bite, Lair, Sandstorm, Screech. Lair. Get rid of that garbage. There's way more to Twitch than chat. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree. Also, just the I don't know, on Twitch, because you don't really have to edit anything, there's usually a lot more content. So if I were making YouTube videos of Pokemon, I probably wouldn't be making 4 hours of videos every day. But I stream 4 hours, well, 4 days a week. Let's see, starting with Ariados, we should start with Ernie. I can stream 4 hours a day, 4 days a week, but I couldn't record videos 4 hours a day, 4 days a week, and then edit them and upload them to YouTube. You know, it takes a lot longer. And if you put out YouTube videos, if you're just putting hours and hours of YouTube content out, people aren't going to be able to watch it all. You know, when you make a YouTube video, you intend for the majority of people who are interested in that to watch it and to watch it all the way through. Whereas when I'm live streaming, some people want to follow along with the game and follow along with how many Pokemon I've caught and want to see it all. And some people just want to come and hang out in the chat, or just want to, you know, have a little bit of entertainment for a little while, and they don't necessarily want to see the entire thing. If you put up a Let's Play, you want almost everyone who watches it to watch the entire thing all the way through. But if you upload 4 hours of Let's Play every day, people are just going to miss half the Let's Play because it's going to be way too much for people to watch. So I think there's a lot more volume of content on Twitch as well. Let's bring out Pumbaa for Muck. Looked like Xatu had living at 1 HP, yeah. Oh, a Focus Sash. Looked like he had a Focus Sash. I see. Hit it with an Earthquake. I see what you mean. Oi, she. Oi, getcha. Oi, getcha. Oh, I just realized. In all this, what would you say? How would you say it? Emphatic, chatting going on now. Yes, Froggy, I forgot about the last break. Thank you for reminding me. I just remembered it myself. I was like, wait a second. Aren't I supposed to take a break? Pretty sure I'm supposed to be taking a... Oh yeah, it's 8 minutes past when I was supposed to take a break. Oops. So thank you for the reminder. Let's hit him with Fly Attack. Finish this battle. And then we'll take a break. Guessing Reptar is going to be... D-Knight? D-Knight? I don't know what you mean, D-Knight. Dragonite? Do you mean it's going to be like my Dragonite replacement in Pokemon Gold? I have no idea. You seem to be speaking a language I can't understand. You say some things and just for some reason I'm not catching on. Let's send out Pumbaa for this one. And thanks for following, Fish Guts. Alright. You've got to go for now. Alright, see you later, Pokemon Real Time. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll see you another time. Who is Reptar? No problem, Pokemon Real Time. You know, I'm gonna make a straw poll. I love straw polls. I just make polls. I poll people on everything. Let's see what people think. I'm considering playing Speed Freaks for the last hour of the stream instead of Pokemon. Usually I wouldn't do that, but I need to test the PS3. And Speed Freaks is a fun game. So I was like, well, you know what? Maybe I'll just do that. But let me know what you guys think in the straw poll there. Go and vote on the poll if you would like the last hour to be more Pokemon, which is what it usually would be. Or if you want me to play Speed Freaks, which probably none of you have heard of, so I'm not expecting many people to vote for it. But we'll see. Come on, Ernie, hit it with the Sacred Fire. Come on, Sacred Fire. There you go. That's what I want. That's what I want to see. Okay, easy peasy. Took care of Fortress. Well, so far it's 100% of the votes for Pokemon, so I can always test the PS3 after the stream. I have the time. Ah, you're proving your worth, blah blah blah. I'll see how the votes are after I come back from my break, but I'm pretty sure Pokemon will keep playing Pokemon for the last hour of the stream. Be punks in America? Well, you know, same thing. Alright guys, Computer transition. Guys, it's time for a quick break. So thank you all so much for watching until now. I will be gone for a few minutes. When I return, I'll probably be playing more Pokemon because 4 votes for Pokemon, none for Speed Freaks. Poor old Speed Freaks. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the YouTube videos while I'm gone, and I will see you all back here very shortly. Computer, start break time. Kingdom Box is a crossover between Disney and Square. Disney were the developers of the games. They incorporated characters from Square's games such as Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy VIII, and Final Fantasy X. Kingdom Box is the heartfelt tale of Sora, who lost his dog, Pluto. Throughout the journey, Sora almost finds Pluto, but Pluto is always being taken one step further away from him. Along the way, he meets his friends, Clayton, Hades, Captain Jack Sparrow, and many others. In order to find Pluto, Sora must first find King Mickey, who is hiding behind a ginormous door that requires 2 keys to open. Luckily, the first key was in Sora's hand the whole time, and King Mickey has the second one. With the help of the only black man in the game, Sora manages to open the door and free King Mickey so that Mickey may help Sora find Pluto. As Sora journeys through the world, he must defeat all the evil oppressors of Pluto, such as Winnie the Pooh, Hercules, Jasmine, and Pinocchio. Sora faces many trials in his quest to save his pet dog Pluto. 2 of the most terrifying of these trials were taming a dragon and fighting a ghost. Sora's closest ally throughout this adventure is Rikimaru, who, wielding his ninja blade, manages to fight off Donald and Goofy and help Sora in the final part of his journey. In the end, Sora is reunited with Pluto, and they all lived happily ever after.
Where am I from? I am from New Zealand. Little old country down on the bottom of the earth. We have to have everything tied down here, or we call it tied up, because since the earth is a sphere and gravity pulls down, I'll do a diagram for you guys. Let me dig in. Let me make myself safe. And I'll explain this to you guys, because I know a lot of people in the northern hemisphere don't really understand, you know, our sort of special requirements. Let me open up Paint and I'll show you guys. So the earth is a sphere. Let's see here. This is a little science lesson for you guys. The earth is a sphere. And you have the North Pole, it's all cold, and the South Pole. And you have, you know, America and Canada and stuff, which are kind of like that. So they're kind of on the top. So you're fine up there. And you have, like, Europe. Is Europe over here? It's kind of a massive place. And then, you know, there's other places over here. I don't know how the earth looks. Whatever. But New Zealand is way down here, with this tiny little island down here. Well, 2 islands. And then there's like Australia is there. So this is New Zealand right here. Since we're on the bottom of the earth, you know, gravity is pulling down, we would just fall off the earth. We would literally just fall off the earth if we didn't. So we tie everything down. And we have, like, rooms built. Like, I'm in my bedroom and it looks all normal. But this whole room is upside down and the roof is, like, tied to the ground. So the roof is, it's like a normal room. Like, I've got everything on the ground, or the floor, but the floor is, like so is, like, you know, a stick, a rope, and then the house is hanging like this. All our houses hang from the earth, like that. So, you know, inside everything is normal. I guess I'll use a little thing. Inside you just have, you know, tables and stuff on the ground, because gravity's pulling that way, but we have to tie them by the roof to the earth to stay on, otherwise we'll all fall off. So, you know, we've just got to deal with some things here in New Zealand. Anyway.
Alright, I am back, everyone, and welcome back to the stream. Let's see here, let's do a bit of this. Computer, transition to main scene. Alright, guys, the break is over. I hope you all enjoyed the videos, but it's time to continue playing Pokemon Gold as part of Pokemon Marathon Classic, where we're catching all 251 Pokemon in Red, Blue, Gold, and Silver. We just beat this guy, didn't we? Yes. And we're moving on to the Fighting type. Elite Four Trainer. Let's see, how is our team doing? I believe he starts off with a Hitmon top. We had trouble using Ernie against their Hitmontop though, because it kept using Protect or whatever, cancelling the damage from Fly. Do we use Ernie for the first one again? I remember he took like 100 damage against the damn thing too. Or should we use, not Pumbo because Ice type is weak against fighting. Todd would be fine, a couple of Surfs would probably take care of the Hitmontop. Mary would surely obliterate him. Umbra, is fighting good against Dark? I don't remember. I don't remember. I actually think the fighting type is super effective against Dark type. Yeah, okay, so we don't use Umbreon. Let's send in Todd for this first one, even though he doesn't have any super effective moves and Ernie does. Ernie just can't take care of that first Hitmontop. The Hitmontop is too powerful. It's too powerful. Obviously, guys, I chose to continue playing Pokemon for the rest of the stream. 4 votes for Pokemon and none for Speed Freaks. It was clear to me the trend, the way the trend was going. However, there seems to have been 2 votes for Pokemon 4 days a week and 5 votes for Pokemon 2 days, other games 2 days, so. So it's, you know, 20% of people want, maybe 30%? How many, what percentage is that? Yeah, 29%. 30% of people want Pokemon all the time. 70% of people, 31% want Pokemon 2 days, other games 2 days, so it's, okay, it's using Dig. We could switch to Ho-Oh to avoid the Dig, but I mean, that's just gonna delay things, isn't it? It's just going to delay things, isn't it? Alright, let's hit it with a Surf attack. I'm gonna need to move my microphone a little bit. Something like, a little bit annoying, this clamp. Gets a little, just slightly loose, and then lets the thing wiggle around. As you can see, this kind of movement, clamp being a bit loose. But what are you gonna do? Fighting type is resistant to Dark, yes, and super effective against it. Yes, indeed. Thanks for the tip, Death Corsair. Alright, let's switch to Ernie now. Now that we're actually facing fighting type Pokemon that don't have damn Protect, we can bring out Ernie. Alright, Ernie. Hit it with your Fly attack. Alright, please one shot. That should, well, we have Stab, super effective. Decent attack on Ernie as well. There you go. Easy peasy. Easy, squeezy, lemon peasy. As the old saying goes, the age-old saying. Alright, Onyx, let's bring out Todd for this. Todd doesn't get enough playtime. Whereas Pumba just gets to wreck Lance's entire team, basically, so we'll bring out Todd for this one. We'll bring out the old Todd for this one. Yes, that seems like a fair arrangement. Easy peasy. Gosh, I wish Umbreon would learn Return. Where can we get Return, anyway? Weak against Psychic? Oh, fighting type is weak against Psychic. How did I not remember that? I definitely should have started with Umbra, then I just used Psychic and destroyed that Hitmontop. Yep, my mistake. Thanks for reminding me about that. What was I about to look up? Oh yeah. Pokemon Gold Return. When and where do we get to Return? Because I want Return to be taught to Umbreon. By TM. TM27. Champ will be easy for Ernie to take care of. Goldenrod Department Store? You can get Return in the Goldenrod Department Store. Items, Generation 2. Wait, no, there's Pokemon. Let's see. Control F for Return. On Sundays, a woman will appear who will give the player TM27 if the lead Pokemon of the Pokemon's body has high friendship, or frustration if it has low friendship. Okay. You only give 1 TM a week. Blah blah blah. Okay. So on Sunday, we need to go to the Goldenrod department store and get the return TM. Now we're about to face an Umbreon. We don't have anything super effective against Dark, because that would be Bug or Fighting. Which means Todd might be good. Yeah, we'll keep Todd. Todd's pretty good. Surf is a very powerful move. Even when not super effective, it's 100 power, I think, with Stab for 150 power. And Todd has high special attack, so it's good damage. It's good damage without being super effective. It'll be fine. I think Dark is the only type of Pokemon we don't have anything super effective against at the moment. No Fighting and no Bug. That was part of what I wanted Forretress for, but he didn't learn any damn Bug moves. Alright, hit him with Surf Attack. Wreck this damn Umbreon. Just wreck him. Just absolutely wreck him. Alright, alright. Come on, Todd, hit him with another Surf Attack. My head's starting to itch. Right there. There we go, I got it. I got it with my finger stab maneuver. Okay, now hit through the confusion for another Surf Attack. Oh, come on. Oh, come on now, Todd. Come on now. Feint Attack. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. 2 self-hits in a row. Brilliant, Todd. A brilliant job you're doing. Actually surprised as Umbreon requires 3 surfs to take out, but Umbreon does have very high defense and special defense. So I suppose I shouldn't be too surprised. Not too surprised indeed. Alright, there we go. That's taken care of it. That has taken care of that. And Todd is level 51 now. Okay. Who's next? Vileplume. Let's send out Ernie. It's Vileplume with your super effective Sacred Fire move. Come on, Ernie. Hit it with Sacred Fire. That should do the job in one hit, I do believe. Okay, easy peasy. Who's up next? Man, the XP is bloop, barely anything, but Reptar is leveled up. When does Tyranitar evolve anyway? Alright, we're gonna face a Gengar, so let's bring out Umbra. It's not Tyranitar at the moment, that's the fully evolved form, it's Larvitar. Larvitar. Alright, Umbra, use Shadow Ball. Sick. Shouldn't do too much, nope. About nothing. Larvitar evolves into Pupitar at level 30, and Tyranitar at level 55. Okay, almost took care of it. We'll finish it off, Umbra, with Shadow Ball. Oh! Again with the Destiny Bond. God damn it. Don't even do any damage to Umbra, but you still managed to make the devil faint. Bloody hell. Bring up Pumba. The damn shame. Houndoom. Oh, I shouldn't have sent out Pumba. Earthquake. Don't get hit by Flamethrower. Oh, crap. That's probably Pumba down. Bugger. Bugger. Oh, we survived with 9 HP. Not even close. All planned and accounted for. Come on. Just defeat it in one hit. Damn Houndoom. Oh yeah, Pumba took out the Houndoom with 1 hit. Excellent. Level 51 as well. Does Larvitar level up again? Probably not. Nope. But got 1000 XP. Alright, Murkrow. Let's bring out Mary. I think after this fight we're going to revive the old Umbreon. Should we though? Did we use Umbreon in the Lance battle last time? I don't think we did. It was Mary against Gyarados. Pumbaa against most of the other Pokemon. Todd against the Aerodactyl. And then a bunch of Pokemon against last Dragonite because it wrecked Pumbaa. Alright. Strong Pokemon, weak Pokemon, blah 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 blah. Blah de blah blah. Okay. Let's grab ourselves a max potion. And fill up Todd on the old HP. Yes. And we'll heal Pumbaa. I need to take a drink of water. My throat. I might need another throat also. But it has been at least 2 hours. In fact, it's been 3. So I can have another one. They say on them only 1 every 2 hours at most. Alright, Mary. You get in the front. And we'll head on up there. I'm going to go and grab a throat lozenge, guys. It'll be about 2 seconds. And then I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Terribly sorry about going and doing that. Well, I'm not that sorry, really. I say terribly sorry. I'm slightly sorry. I'm sorry about the inconvenience, but I'm not sorry that I did it. It was necessary. Alright, let's take out Lance. It'll be easy peasy. Alright, let's see what you're made of, Lance. Actually, I already know what you're made of. Nothing! You're paper thin. And you cannot withstand my Pokemon team. Alright, Mary, hit it with Thunder Punch. You hear that sound with the lozenge in my mouth? Thunder Punch. Thunder Punch. Good gravy. Good gravy. Alright. Reptar levels up to 27, is getting close to being Pupitar. Alright, Dragonite. Let's see, Pumbaa. Perfectly suited to take on this Dragonite. Now I question whether we should use Pumbaa for the second Dragonite, because I think that's the one that has Fire Blast. And the one that will wreck Pumbaa. Let's hit it with Icy Wind. Oh, I'm not so sure. I think we'll use Pumbaa anyway. Oh yeah, hit it with the one-shot. Pumbaa was faster this time. I wonder if it was a speed tie or if Pumbaa will outspeed the other Pokemon as well. Alright, we'll bring in Todd for the Charizard. Give Todd a bit more XP. Give Todd a bit more. Alright, let's hit him with a Surf Attack. Good one-shot the Charizard, I do believe. I believe it did so last time as well, didn't it? Oh yeah. Easy peasy, not even a challenge. The champion of the Elite Four? I am the champion. Alright, level 28 for Reptar. Dragonite. Let's send out Pumbaa. Please don't get hit by a Fire Blast immediately and die in one hit. I mean, faint in one hit. We might be faster than the Dragonite this time, or maybe speed tied. Hit it with Icy Wind. Oh yeah, we go first. Excellent, that should one-shot the Dragonite. Oh! But it used Blizzard instead of Fire Blast. Okay then, Dragonite. Don't freeze Pumbaa and I'll be good to go. Sure thing, finish it off. There you go, easy peasy. Easy peasy. Alright. Who's last? Well, not last, second last. Aerodactyl? No, another Dragonite. Alright, well, Pumbaa can take care of this. Maybe this is the one with Fire Blast. Come on, Pumbaa. Icy Wind. Oh, it's level 50, yep. So that's why it outspeeds Pumbaa. And that Fire Blast just wrecks him. Sorry, Pumbaa. There was nothing I could do to save you. Maybe if he had been at full health. He would have survived the fire blast. Okay, let's send in Mary. I know, let's send in Reptar. Hit it with Thunder Punch. And Dragonite is faster, but Outrage shouldn't do too much. 50 to 51 damage is a bit. Thunder Punch should do a decent amount. About half health, alright. Another Thunder Punch. Another Thunder Punch. Mary, does Outrage do more after you take damage? I don't know. Let's see. Nope, exactly 51 damage again. Okay, will this finish it off? Oh, come on! And he uses a full restore. Bloody brilliant. Bloody brilliant. Alright. Please do just more than half this time. Nope. Alright, another Thunder Punch, Mary. Oh god, Hyper Beam. Hyper Bloody Beam. Takes out Mary. Bugger me. Alright, time for Todd, I guess. Oh, to have Umbra now. All this Dragonite's recharging. Hit it with Surf Attack. Apparently we move faster than Dragonite with Todd, so that's good. Alligators are extremely fast. Not over long distances, but over short ones. You'd better be able to fly, because those things can zip across the land. The sprinters. Okay. Outrage hopefully won't do too much. I need to look up what Outrage actually does. Outrage. Okay, finish it off, Todd, with Surf. Outrage move on Volvopedia. 120 power? Really? Deals damage for 2 to 3 turns. Okay. Okay. And then you become confused. Right. I wasn't sure about that. Alright, Aerodactyl. We'll use Todd for this too. Natural Air. Come on, Todd. Hit it with Surf Attack. Attack coming in shouldn't do too terribly much. No problem. No problem. Oh yeah. Easy peasy. Alright, and that's the Elite Four beaten. Reptile's level 29. Trying to learn Thrash now. Do we want Thrash? Bite, Rock, from Screech. Guess we don't have a normal damage move, so we'll take Thrash. Well, take the Thrash. It's over. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, skip through all this damn dialogue. I wish there were a faster way to skip through this stuff. Oh, I wish it. Oh well. Oh well. Now. This is what we have to do whenever we get to this point in the game. Oh dear. I'm just checking the Pokemon streams out of curiosity. Fire Dragon 764 is live. He's got the most viewers out of Oras streams. But I don't think that's to do with Pokemon. I think he just gets lots of viewers all the time. I've watched him before. He's a speedrunner and all that. Next top stream, Shiny Pokemon Wonder Trades. Next top stream is Pokemon TV, and I'm pretty sure they just do Wonder Trades all the time. And Shiny Hunting. I think this one's a lot of Wonder Trades and stuff. And then, I don't know, maybe it's somebody, oh, it's doing online battles. Yeah, Shiny Hunting. A replay from Justin Flynn. Shiny Hunting. And then there's me, and then online battles, and then Twitch plays Pokemon Club. Damn. I don't know, I wonder if that's what people really want. Maybe Pokemon? You want to watch Pokemon on Twitch? Just want to watch Shiny Hunting, and want to get Shiny giveaways. That's not what I want to do though. I will do Shiny Hunting at some point, but not every day, all stream, or anything like that. I'll probably only hunt for specific shinies. And if I do try to get a full shiny living dex, I would do it bit by bit, not always doing shiny living dex every day until it's done. Alright, there we go. Those credits are pretty quick. I don't think there's any need to soft reset to get past them. Now. You hope it's not just Pokemon you love the Hitman streams? What do you mean, Deathcore Seth? You mean what I stream? You hope I don't just stream Pokemon? Because you love the Hitman streams and you'd love to see other games? I think regardless of how the poll goes and how my thinking goes and everything, I'll probably stream other stuff. But it's just a question of whether I consistently stream other stuff every single week, like half of my streams, 2 days a week will be other stuff, or whether it's, you know, do only Pokemon for a month or two and then do 2 days of Pokemon and 2 days of other stuff until I finish whatever I'm doing. You know, that's how it has been basically. Like, I've only done Pokemon since I started doing this. However, next week I'll be doing Sunday, Monday Pokemon, and Wednesday, Thursday I'll be doing Spyro, and I'll keep doing that format or schedule until I finish Spyro 1, 2, and 3, the maximum percentage of completion. Which will take a little while, but then after that, will I immediately start playing another game to fill in Spyro's spot, or will I do just Pokemon for another while? I don't know. And that's what the poll is helping with, and that's what, you know, your opinion, as you tell me in the chat, is helping me with, and that's what I'm thinking about. So, I probably won't decide until after I've finished Spyro. Or until, like, a lot of the way through Spyro. But the way I think of it is, like, from a businessy type standpoint, like, if I just played Pokemon, even if it is, sometimes I'm doing, you know, catching them all in the classic Pokemon games, sometimes I'm doing ROM hacks, sometimes I'm doing Nuzlockes, and all that. If I just did Pokemon, I would build up more viewers, or I'd be more likely to build up viewers faster than if I did half the time Pokemon and half the time other stuff. However, Wednesday, Thursday, I don't really get that many viewers and that many followers compared to Sunday, Monday, especially Sunday. Sunday is like the biggest day for my stream, as far as number of viewers and stuff goes. So, would it be that much of a decrease from the, like, you know, the statistical businessy type standpoint of streaming? I don't know. And how necessary is it for me? I don't know. Do I need to be able to stream different games all the time, or can I just stream Pokemon all the time and still perfectly enjoy streaming? I don't know. These are the things I have to discover and think about before I make that kind of decision. And that kind of decision might change at any time. Maybe, maybe I do the always alternating. So Sunday, Monday is always Pokemon, and then Wednesday and Thursday is always some other game. Maybe a little while after doing that, I decide, I just want to do Pokemon again for a while. And I switch to just Pokemon 4 days a week again. I just don't know. I just don't know. Alright, Reptar should get enough XP from this little set of battles against this woman to level up to level 30 and evolve to Pupitar. Because the only way you can do that is by testing it out, finding out, you mean. Yeah. Indeed. Did OBS just slow down again for a second, or was it just my webcam? I don't know. My CPU was doing fine. So I wonder. Alright, Executor down. And Reptar's leveled up to 30, alright. So he'll be evolving as soon as this battle is over. Now let's switch back into Umbra. All of our Pokemon are evening out, they're all getting to like level 52 or 3. Getting towards there. Alright, Umbra, hit it with Shadow Ball. You have no idea, your brain works slowly anyway, so you don't see much of a difference. Don't see much of a difference between what and what. Finding out and testing. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. My brain seems to work on a different wavelength to everybody else's as well. Alright, does this woman have, a guy have a healing item? Yes. I should have known. I should have remembered. Please hit through the confusion. Okay. Oh, about OBS slowing down. Oh, your brain works slowly so you don't notice if the stream stutters or something. I get it now. Alright, quick attack. No more confusion, and we hit through. Excellent. Excellent. Or if it was the webcam, yeah. Yeah. I see. I feel you now. I getcha. Alright. I can't believe it. Alright guys, Reptar's evolving to Puppetar, meaning we've got 193 Pokemon. Oh yeah. Gosh, I forgot how ugly Puppetar is. Oh, poor Puppetar. Looks like a Kakuna. Puppetar. Puppetar. Alright, this is the bug type guy, right? The poison type guy. Poison guy. Let's see. First one will be wrecked by Ernie. I actually quite like Ho-Oh. I've never really liked Ho-Oh before this playthrough, and then I was like, well, Ho-Oh just fits the team really well, so I kind of have to use Ho-Oh. And now I'm like, damn, Ho-Oh's a good Pokemon. A Kakuna that has the blues. Nice one, Death Corsair. Oh, noise. Alright. Come on, Ernie. Let's hit it with Sacred Fire. Ernie's still the lowest level Pokemon, I do believe, in our party, other than Puppetar, of course. So he does need the most XP. But that'll get him to 50. I think he has really high stats for level 50. The legendary. Alright, Muck will get wrecked by Pumbaa. Oops, just slammed the microphone, my bad. The microphone stand, but by extension the microphone. Alright, let's hit it with Earthquake. That should be able to take care of him easily peasily. Excellent. Excellent. We really need Pumbaa to level up to be able to take on the damn Dragonite. Alright, let's see Venomoth, let's see. Let's send in Ernie. Still the lowest at level 50. Still the lowest level Pokemon in the team. Alright, Ernie. Hit it with Fly. And that'll be an easy peasy win there, won't it? What are Ho-Oh's stats anyway? High speed and special attack? I think high special attack. I don't actually remember what else. I'll have to check. After this, let's bring out. We can use Pumbaa for this. Pumbaa, I want Pumbaa to get some XP. You've got how you wrote his name correctly the first time. Ho-Oh. It's Ho-Oh, not Oh-Ho. Oh. Alright, let's hit it with Icy Wind. Ho-Oh. Come on, Pumbaa. Hit through his evasion. Alright, easy peasy. Easy peasy. Not quite taking him out, but his speed's down, so maybe we'll hit first. Oh yeah. And we hit through the evasion again. Excellent. Alright. Marvelous. Okay, Reptile's level up to 31 now. Reptile's getting up there quite quickly. Boratrus, we will need Ernie for that. At some point, Reptar, as a Puppetar, is going to be powerful enough to use against the Elite Four, so we'll probably have to take off the XP share from him and actually start using him. Because he'll take too long to level up via XP share at the high levels. And then we'll have to get rid of one of our current Pokemon team members and bring another Pokemon that can be given the XP share. But I wonder what he'll be good for. Dark Ground. I guess we need, I was going to say we could get rid of Pumbaa, because he's ground type, but he's also ice type, winning against the Dragons of Lance. I don't know. Excuse me, coming through, let's go. Have we used Ampharos at all in this Elite Four? The first two Elite Four members? I don't think so. Okay, first up is Hitmontop, who will use Protect to stop himself from getting hit by Ernie's Fly. So, we should use Umbra with Psychic to just obliterate this guy. That'll be good. Umbra could actually take on this whole thing other than the Onyx. Not that you've seen so far? Oh, the using Mary, the Empress, right. Just so you know, sometimes it's hard to follow, you know, if I say something and you respond to it, there's like a, I don't know, 15-second delay between me and you actually hearing what I say, and then it takes you a few seconds to type it as well. So, if you just answer and you don't answer in full, it's sometimes hard for me to know what you're talking about. Like, it took me a second there. So I usually, when I'm in Twitch chats, try to say, I haven't seen you use Mary so far, you know? Well, he's using Dig, so... Better switch to Ernie. You should try being more clear. Yes, please. Yes, please. You do a pretty good job so far. It's just, that answering questions in full thing. Let's hit this guy with... You know what? Do we use Sacred Fire against anything else? We've faced the bug guy already. I don't think we need Sacred Fire against anything else, so let's use it now. Quick attack is fine. I just didn't want to use Fly because he would use Protect. And it wouldn't do anything, so it'd just be a waste of time. It'd just be a waste of time. Alright, Hitmontop down. Gosh, Ho-Oh's rear sprite is just... It's just... Okay, let's switch to... Should we bring up Pumbaa instead? Pumbaa needs the... Todd is fine where he is. A level 51 Todd is fine. Pumbaa, however, needs to face a level 50 Dragonite. And right now, he is incapable of doing so. So let's use Earthquake. Pumbaa needs the XP. Pumbaa needs the XP. Alright, alright. Taking out the Onyx with no problem. Okay, okay. Who's up next? 3 more fighting types. Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, and... Marchan, probably. So let's send out Ernie with Fly. Of course, we could use Umbra with Psychic. However, Ernie needs the XP more. So, Ernie, hit him with your Fly move. Oh, I forgot I was going to check Ho-Oh's stats, wasn't I? Yes, wasn't I? I seem to have forgotten, yeah. Oh dear. Managed to miss the Fly. Brilliant. I jump kicked it about nothing though, so that's fine. Not too much of a concern. Somebody's just messaging me on stream, so I'm just telling them that I'm busy streaming. I should probably go offline on Steam whenever I'm streaming, but I already have like sounds disabled, so it's not a huge deal. I just can't type away chatting with people on Steam while I'm streaming. All right, come on, Ernie, hit it with Fly attack. Do I need to fight any Gyarados later? Yes. That's what Ampharos is for. That's what the Ampharos is for. What can I use against Gyarados? I'm pretty sure the only thing Gyarados is weak against is electricity. So that is annoying. I don't want to have Ampharos on my team just for a Gyarados, though. You know, maybe we can beat the Gyarados without Ampharos. I'm sure we can. I'm sure we can. No, Rock-type would be super effective against Gyarados as well. Can Pupitar... Pupitar knows a Rock-type move, doesn't he? Is Rock-type normal against water, or is it not very effective? Gyarados. Let's have a look. Weakness, Electric Rock. Alright, so we can hit him with our Rock-type move. Excellent. Alright, we'll use Pupitar against him at some point. Although Gyarados with a Water-type move might wreck Pupitar. Pupitar is Rock Ground. Yeah, that's the ultimate get wrecked by Gyarados setup. We have Rock Slide. Alright, let's look at Ho-Oh's stats. Ho-Oh has high attack, really high special defense, good special attack, and decent defense and speed. Yeah. Let's compare it to Umbra, for instance. About the same level, Umbra has really low attack, special attack, and speed compared to Ho-Oh. Well, not really low, but low. And then defense and special defense, like, that special defense is high, so Ho-Oh's special defense is really high. You know? Yeah, Ho-Oh has some very good stats. Okay, who's up first in the next fight? An Umbreon. Which is Dark type. We don't have anything super effective against Dark type, and so we will use... This Mary would be the best, but... Hold on, let's have a look at my Umbra. It has very high defense and special defense, but more special defense than defense. I don't know. We could use Ernie. Ernie is just a very powerful Ho-Oh, so... Should just use Ernie. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Ugh, so not tired right now. Not at all. I'm actually less tired than I was earlier, I think. Yawning a lot less and all that, so that's good. Although I shouldn't say that word because it'll make me do that. Alright, Ernie. Hit it with Fly. You couldn't type Ho-Oh for the life of you. Well, you ended up doing it. You ended up doing it correctly. Alright, alright. Fly does half. Alright, that's good. That's good. Ernie's good at taking on Umbreon then. Hit it with another Fly attack. My eye just randomly started hurting. That's no good. I need these eyes to see with. Alright, but Ernie took out Umbreon. With relatively little trouble. Alright, who's up next? Gengar. Time to bring in Umbra. Actually, Pumba. Gengar is Poison Ghost. And Pumba needs the XP more than Umbra at the moment. Problem is that the minus or dash symbol is right next to backspace for you. Oh, I see. I see. I'm pretty sure using Curse is just going to guarantee your defeat this turn, Gengar, rather than potentially delaying it for one more. Not going to deal any damage. It will make me switch out Pumba, so you've done that much. But good work there. Good work there. You have Vileplume, I wouldn't have kept Pumba in anyway. Come on, Ernie. I could have kept Pumba in. Use the Ice-type move against the Grass-type Vileplume for super effective damage. But I probably would have switched in Ernie. Ernie, hit it with Sacred Fire. This is the last Sacred Fire we need, right? I forgot about this one. When I was contemplating using Sacred Fire earlier. I did forget that there was a, use Sacred Fire later on. Alright, alright. Murkrow. Let's switch to Pumba. Yes. With the Ice-type move, he'll be able to take care of this Murkrow, no problem. Gosh, I wish Pumba had Ice Beam. But oh well, Pumba, use Icy Wind. I wish we could get Ice Beam. But there's no Ice Beam TM in this game. Unfortunately. Alright, that should one-shot, hopefully, maybe. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Alright, alright. Houndoom. I don't think we'll keep him Pumba. Even though Earthquake would wreck Houndoom, Flamethrower would wreck Pumba. And Houndoom is very fast. So, time to switch in Todd. Todd should be able to take out this Houndoom and hit it with Surf Attack. Oh, Todd goes first too. I think Todd is reasonably fast. Not as fast as the speed of sound, but fast enough to take care of Houndoom. Alright, Reptar leveled up again to 33 now. Reptar's leveling up with very even stats. Alright, skip through, blah blah blah. Now, first Pokemon is that Gyarados. We're not going to use Pupitar just yet. We will use Ampharos for this fight against the Gyarados. But in the future, when Puppetar is high enough level to be used against the Elite Four, we'll be using him instead of Ampharos. Alright. Come on, Mary. But now we still need you. Let's save the game beforehand. Starting to get a headache or something. Oh well. Who cares about headaches? Nobody. Nobody. Alright, Lance. It's time for you to be taken down. Alright. Let's see what he's made of. Oh wait, I already know. He's made of marshmallows, he's so soft. Alright, a Gyarados, that Pokemon stands no chance against my Ampharos. Come on, hit him with your Thunder Punch. Gyarados, Ampharos. They're almost destined to meet. And that's another one down, one Pokemon down in the battle against Lance. Alright. Time to bring in Pumbaa to take out these Dragonites. Come on, Pumbaa, you can do it. I worry that Pumbaa is not at full health though, and maybe I should have healed him to full before starting this battle. Hey Digital QR, welcome. How are you doing? And if you're asking what's up with me, Froggy and I bought a PS3 yesterday. So we were playing some Spyro last night. I'll be streaming Spyro next week. 2 days a week until I complete all 3 Spyro games. Maximum completion. Alright, Charizard. Let's send in Todd. 4 times damage plus stab, that's one hell of a knockout, yeah. Not kill, we never kill Pokemon. We're good guys, we just knock them out. Alright, let's hit this guy with Surf Attack. And that should be an easy knockout, shouldn't it? Easy peasy. Alright, who's the next Pokemon? Dragonite? Yes. We'll bring in Pumbaa. Alright, Pumbaa. Hit it with Icy Wind. I don't think Pumbaa will level up from this, unfortunately, so it'll still be probably too slow to outspeed the next Dragonite, but we'll give it a try. Give him a chance. Alright, that Dragonite is down. Next up is another Dragonite, this one at level 50. Reptile's leveled up again to 34. Alright, Dragonite. I think in Heart Gold Soul Silver, after you beat the Elite Four the first time, the Elite Four levels up. But oh wow, he's using Outrage. Sure. Go ahead and use Outrage against Pumbaa. What a brilliant idea. Oh, it did do a lot of damage actually. My face kind of dropped there for a moment. Please lower Dragonite's speed. Or just defeat him one hit. No, quite. Okay. Dragonite's speed fell. Will he use a full restore this turn? Apparently not. And since his speed is reduced, Pumbaa managed to go first and defeat the Dragonite. Nice work, Pumbaa. Alright, almost leveled up now. Come on, Pumbaa, this is your moment. Finish off this Aerodactyl with Icy Wind. The wing attack hits first, it shouldn't do more than like 30 damage. 31 damage, that's pretty close. You ordered a Japanese copy of Heart Gold so you can practice reading? Oh, nice. Nice, Dig. Good idea. Do you have a Japanese DS, or with a DS? Was DS region locked? I don't know. Do you have the device needed to play it anyway? Hey Mythilus, welcome. How are you doing? Unfortunately I've come right at the end of the stream. However guys, I am going to host somebody. So, thank you all so much for watching today. The stream is over, we've just beaten Lance for the millionth time. I'll be back on tomorrow night, tomorrow morning. 4 hours ago tomorrow. That's 11 AM UTC, 6 AM Central, 7 Eastern. It's midday in England. Let me see what other time zones. 4 AM Pacific. So I'll see you then guys, I'll be playing Pokemon again. But if you'd like to stick around, my friend Unorthodox13 is playing Fable 3, which I think, all the people who hate it, they're wrong. Terribly sorry, but they're wrong because it's a good game. So if you'd like, you can go over and watch, you can go and watch Unorthodox. Dig? I'm pretty sure it's 4 PM right now in England, but it'll be midday when I start streaming tomorrow. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out. Check out Unorthodox if you like. And I will see you all again another time. Computer, switch to ending scene. Hi. Computer, switch to ending scene. There we go, that pesky damn computer. See you all another time. I'll host it on Unorthodox in just a moment.